And back in the 80s when I was in college, I didn't know what that even meant, really. It just, what is that? Is it a cult? Is it a religion is what I'm thinking. So I found that very, one, troubling. But two, it's like, maybe I'm the confused Muslim. My name's Khalil Meek. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I grew up in a Christian family, and I wanted to become a Baptist preacher. While studying comparative religion, I embraced Islam in 1989, so 34 years ago. I became a proud Muslim. I'm also the founder of the Muslim Legal Fund of America, which is a national charity in the U.S. that helps Muslims with immigration, civil, criminal cases. And then as I grew up, it just became a Sunday thing. And then when I went to college, I did not practice my faith in college. My birth mother died in a car accident when I was 1.5 years old. So when I was 18, I had money, I had freedom, but I partied a lot in college. I enjoyed my time there. But by the time my senior year came, the year I was going to graduate, I started feeling like all of what I was doing was way out of line and that I had been brought up better. So I decided that it was kind of an epiphany that I need to get back to my religious. At the same time, I decided I wanted to be a Baptist preacher. So I finished my degree and planned accordingly. Then I made friends with a Muslim. I had made friends with him earlier, but I never talked about religion. So now I asked him, what do you believe? And he said, I'm Muslim. And back in the 80s when I was in college, I didn't know what that even meant, really. It just, what is that? Is it a cult? Is it a religion? Is what I'm thinking. In fact, there's the Catholic Bible and the Protestant Bible, which are different. In other words, 2,000 years of Christian belief, and there are authors in the Bible that are still unknown. And as I'm learning the historicity of the Bible so I can convince others of its authority, I am starting to have concerns, right? I'm learning what I didn't know, and going from certainty, I became more skeptical the more I learned. And each time I compared the two, I found myself more favorable to the Dot's explanation than the Christian explanation. It becomes, in my opinion, overwhelmingly conclusive that the Bible from Genesis to Revelation talks about this prophet. It mentions a prophet will come from where he came, what he did, how everything that's relevant in the prophet's life is in the Bible. So I found that very, one, troubling, but two, it's like, maybe I'm the confused Muslim. Gets out of his car and he's walking up and he says, "Can I help you?" I said, "Yeah, I'm here. I want to become a Muslim." And he opens the door and it was time for Salah. So he invites me in. They're very excited and they're saying, "Do you know this and this?" And I'm like, I don't know the pillars of Islam, the articles of faith. I just know that what I understand about these two religions is that they're identical except for salvation, either the Trinity or Tawheed. I am convinced that Tawheed is right. So I'm here. I want to be a Muslim. After taking my shahada, I took my shahada. I show up on the mosque and I take shahada and I come home. I said, "I want to tell you something." She goes, "What?" "I'm going to be a Muslim. I became a Muslim." And her face looked at me. I mean, it's from hi to what? "What did you do?" I said, "I became a Muslim." She goes, "Why would you do?" And she started yelling and getting upset. And she says, "I don't know where did this come from? I'm not gonna." And she started just making a list of things she was never going to do. I'm like, calm down. Just be happy for me. I don't care what you do. One day I come home, and this is after several months of me reading, watching videos, doing things. I'm all pumped up. I'm a Muslim. I'm doing it. And she sees some changes in me, right? So it's not threatening her. She's just observing. And she goes, "I want to meet other Muslims." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not good enough for you, right?"